Good morning, polar bears. Eddie and I are here for another story with you. Today, Eddie decided to bring his donut. He loves his donut. Eddie, are you ready for a good story? Here we go. The name of the story is But No Elephants, and the author is Jerry Smath. Let's get my glasses and let's get started. This is a funny story. You're going to love it. Are you ready, guys? Here we go. Grandma Tildy lived all alone. She worked hard every day. She had no time to play. There she is, picking apples. One day, a man came to her house. He was selling pets. "Would you like to buy a canary bird?" asked the man. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." Look at all the pets, boys and girls, that the man has in his little pet truck. It says pets on the side. And Grandma Tildy says, "But no elephants." Grandma Tildy was cooking stew. The bird wanted to help, so he sang a song for her. It made Grandma Tildy happy. There's the bird singing. That night, they sat down to eat the stew together, and it tasted better than ever. The next day, the pet man came again. "Would you like to buy a beaver?" he asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." Oh my goodness, a beaver. Grandma Tildy needed firewood. The beaver wanted to help, so he cut the wood with his sharp teeth. Oh, yeah, he's a good helper. What a great pet. That night, they sat in front of a nice, warm fire. There's her pet beaver. There's her pet canary. Here he comes again. Grandma Tildy went shopping. She met the pet man again. "Would you like to buy a turtle?" he asked. "Very well," she said, "but no elephants." Grandma Tildy was tired. The turtle wanted to help, so he carried her home on his back. There she goes home, and she's sitting on top of a turtle. Let's see what happens next. The next day it rained hard, and the roof started to leak. Then someone knocked on the door. It was you-know-who. Look at it's the pet man. Oh, look at the beaver sitting in a pot, the turtle's inside his shell, and the little canary has an umbrella. Let's see what he's got for her this time. "Would you like to buy a woodpecker?" the man asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy. Help me with this, boys and girls. "But no elephants." The woodpecker wanted to help, so he nailed the roof down tight, and the dripping stopped. That night, they all danced together in the warm, dry house. The days got colder and colder. Grandma Tildy put food in jars for the winter. "I don't like the cold," she said. Just then, the pet man appeared. Let's see. Would you like to buy an elephant?" he asked. "He's the only animal left, and I must leave before it snows." "No! No elephants!" shouted Grandma. She went back to her work, and the pet man left. Oh no! But the elephant stayed. It started to snow, and it kept on snowing. And snowing, and snowing, and snowing. "No elephants!" said Grandma Tildy. But the elephant would not go. They could not see the elephant now, but they could hear him crying, and they felt sad. "Very well," called Grandma Tildy. "You may come in." The elephant was as happy as could be. He's so happy that she's going to let him in. But the elephant had a problem. He could not get through the door. So they all helped to push him inside. "Oh dear," said Grandma Tildy. "I hope the floor is strong. This is a very old house." Outside, the snow kept falling, but inside, the house was cozy and warm. Everyone hoped winter would go away and spring would come soon. That night, there was a terrible crash. Looks like they all got startled and woke up from the crash. The elephant had fallen through the floor. "We cannot fix this," said Grandma. "You will just have to stay there." The winter was long, and soon the firewood was gone. The elephant was always hungry. He kept eating and eating and eating until all the food was gone. "We cannot leave, or we will freeze," said Grandma Tildy. "We cannot stay, or we will starve. What are we going to do?" The elephant felt sorry. Then he thought of a way to help. He has a problem that he has to fix. Let's see how he fixes it. He started to walk. There he goes. Look what he's doing. He picked up the whole house. He started to walk. He walked and he walked. It says south. He's heading south, and we know where you go when it's south, it's warm. And he walked and he walked. Look at, he's walking down the street and the house is on his back. And the weather does look warmer. When he stopped, they were in a warm, sunny place. What do you notice? How does she feel? Really happy, right? Let's see. And that is where Grandma Tildy and her friends are today. And the sign up here says, "Welcome, elephants." She's so happy that she told all his friends could come too. They're all, look at, he's playing croquet. The canary is having a nice drink to drink. The turtle is serving the elephants. The beaver is soaking up the warm sunshine. My goodness. And that's the end. That was a really fun story. Well, boys and girls, today is Friday, and Eddie and I are going to spend a little time outside today because it's really warm out. This morning I had my breakfast on my deck. I had some Raisin Bran, and I was watching the birds at my bird feeders, and poor little Eddie here, he was just kind of running around the yard having fun. I hope today you have a fun day with your families, and I hope that you get to go outside and play today too. So for now, boys and girls, adios. I love you.